Hello YouTube, pedal community. Henning Pauli here again with a Joyo pedal. We're doing a whole series of Ironman pedals. It's a cool Ironman series video thing with coffee. I hope you have coffee. So, we're looking at the Molo-Trem. Kinda cool. Those freaky Chinese. Tremolo, Molo-Trem. Why not? You know, maybe none of us would have looked at it and said, let's turn it around. They did, and I think this time, cool name. Way to go, Terry! So, the Molo-Trem is simple but effective. It's got rate and depth, so speed and how fast is your tremolo. What is a tremolo? It's volume going up and down. It's not pitch going up and down. It's not this tremolo, which is technically named wrongly, inappropriately. This is a vibrato. When you do this, it's a vibrato. Vibrato is pitch up and down. Tremolo is volume up and down. Amplitude modulation. This is what a tremolo really does. It modulates your amplitude. Loudidity. It's a loudidity changer. Loudidity modifier. You've got the rate, so that is the speed. You've got the depth, so how much does it modify your volume? Does it only do this? Or does it go loud and soft? I should have gone whoa, and that's also pitch. I can't do it. That's it. You know? And then there's wave. So does it do a sine wave? So nice up and down. It's probably more like a triangle. Sine is tough to do. Or does it do up, down, up, down, up, down, without a nice rampy ramp? So it's or is it you know? It can't do all the way sine, all the way nicely and smooth, and it can't do all the way square wave, but it gets close to both of them. And yeah, that's what this does. Thank you for listening. Bye bye. Quenzel M3 mahogany guitar with a beautiful flame maple neck, flame maple fretboard, which gives us nice high end, loaded with Schuller M6 locking minis, tuners, and Four Seasons pickups by my friend Bob Gabriel, which will also be featured in two more guitars by my good friend Isaac Berumen, coming later this year. Hopefully soon! This is going into the Green Legend, which is a tube screamery type pedal, review filming in a few minutes. That's going into the Molo-Trem, that's going straight into the Carmart and Custom Shop 50 amp. Doesn't really get a lot nicer than that. It really absolutely doesn't. It's as good as an amp can possibly be. That's going into the cab, loaded with vintage 30s, which is also, has the deflex in front of it, these plasticky things, which is way cool because I can actually hear what the fuck I'm doing. That's what they're for. Millenium Amp Clamp in front of it with a Sennheiser E609 miking it. And it'll sound like this in clean. If you see me push this button, that's the tone knob, we have single coil. Let's see how slow it can be. I'm gonna crank up the depth so you really hear it. If we are modulating the volume so fast with a frequency so fast that it could be an audible frequency, meaning above 20 hertz. We're talking probably more like 100. You're getting into AM, amplitude modulation, which means you will actually perceive a pitch in the volume changes. So if I changed this, if I ramped it up even faster now, and I would change my volume really, really, really fast, you could actually hear a tone. And that's somehow how AM radio works. And again, who listens to radio and who listens to AM? I don't know. But that's what AM is, amplitude modulation. You've heard it here, folks. This is just funny. Let's look at the waveforms. Sharper. It's still not, it's not fully square, which would be nice to get that really sharp Hollywood of Boulevard of Broken Dreams sound. I think that's what it is. But it's close. So that, of course, with some distortion and a bridge pickup. Way cool sound, but be warned, very, very difficult to actually use in any kind of setting. Because it's so rhythmical. If you use it in a studio, you would have to time it exactly to the beats per minute of the song, which you can't because you only have a rate knob. So if it works for the first measure, it's probably going to be out of time in the second measure. It's not going to be possible to set that up exactly the way you want it, even if you tapped it, which you can't. But even if you tap it, that's not really precise enough. I find when I tap my beats per minute range plus minus 10 BPM. So it's difficult. In a live situation, it's cool for an intro, okay? That's actually intro I'm playing with Campaign Like Clockwork with a sound like this, but it is set up to exact BPM on a different product. But if you use it in intro, then the band starts playing and you turn off your tremolo, that's fine, okay, because you're giving the tempo, that's totally cool. But to a click, you're inviting problems. It's still a very cool sound. I don't know what I'm doing. But for a little bit of wobbliness, this is beautiful. Here's my 2 cents. Hey, so my 2 cents. That's Bob. Bob likes tremolos. Right, Bob? Right. I don't know. First of all, I love the color. Come on, where's my focus point? It's down there in the corner for some reason. I'm catching it. The color is awesome. I don't have any Velcro on here, but of course the Velcro is supplied, or as is a little bit of rubber adhesive. So whether it's on a table or a concrete floor or on your pedal board, everything is delivered with it. Really cool kind of shaky font. I don't know if, yeah, you could probably see that in the video. Very cool shaky font. True bypass. Flexible, more flexible than some other tremolos. Definitely more flexible than the original, let's call it original, Joyo, I think it was just called Tremolo. And tiny, cool color, tiny. Some people have bitched about the power input being too close to the plug input, to the 1/4 inch input. Well, it works, depending on the plug, but usually it works. It's really tiny. Tremolo is something you need once in a while, so having the option of going the tiny pedal route is cool. And these pedals are actually really, really, really tiny. It sounds cool. I would have liked the square, or the full-on wave effect, meaning square wave, to be just a tiny bit more choppy. It still is rounded off the tiniest bit, but hey, it's a really cool tremolo for under $100 that does the job. And what else do you want to know? So if you're looking for a tremolo pedal, no tap, no frills, just a tremolo with changeable wave shape, Molo-Trem from Joyo, Ironman series with knob guard. Highly recommended. See you guys.